Sorry if I look a mess, but I'm literally just back from a workout because this is my week 5 update video for Couch to 5k. So if you watched week 4's update video, you'll know that I was kind of struggling with the idea of moving on to week 5 because it is such a jump in sort of the length that the length of time that you're jogging. So week 4, I can't remember exactly, I think the longest time you were jogging for was 5 minutes, and then obviously you have walking intervals in between all of that. Week 5 progresses from that, and the first day you're jogging for 5 minutes, the second day you're jogging for 8, and then the third day you're jogging for 20 minutes straight with no walking breaks at all. So it seems like a really big jump from what you have been doing to this week. And I think that's why some people drop out of Couch to 5k. It tends to be on week 5. Week 5 is known as the hump week. It's kind of known for being the hardest week to get through and get over and continue on because it is such a jump, and it's more of a mental issue. You can't mentally you have trouble mentally believing that you can do this. Is not so much of a physical issue that you physically can't do it, it's more that your mind just can't seem to get there. If you watch my last week's video, you'll know that I wasn't sure if I was going to repeat week 4 or just jump straight into week 5. Well, I decided to go ahead and do week 5 and just see how I got on with it, and I said to myself, you know, if I can't do it, then I can always just repeat week 5 until I can do it. So I started out on Monday doing my first workout, and I went along the dirt track near where I live again. Again, it's kind of been nice weather this week, and I don't know, I prefer jogging outside now. I didn't used to like jogging at all, and then if I did, I'd always figure that I'd do it in the gym. Like, I couldn't imagine running outside, and now I love it. So I was reading through the comments that were left on my last video, and Northern Shrew had left another comment for me saying, kind of just giving a bit of advice and some tips on getting through week 5. And it's kind of funny because they're kind of becoming a bit of a running mentor for me, because whenever they leave a comment, I always take in their advice and tips and use them. So thank you for leaving that comment, because it has really helped me this week. And what they said was to try and take your mind off of how long you're running for. Try doing kind of intervals within that. So when you're jogging, jog faster for a certain amount of time and then jog slower. So what I was doing is, on Monday's workout was jog 5 minutes, walk 3, jog 5, walk 3, jog 5. So for the first 5-minute jog, I just took it slowly the whole way, just to kind of get used to it. And then for the second and third jogs, what I did was, for the first 10 seconds I was jogging fast, and then I jog slow for 20 seconds, then jog fast for 10 seconds, jog slow for 20 seconds. And I alternated that for the rest of the jogging sessions, and that really helped a lot. It made the time fly by so quickly because you're not counting down the minutes, you're counting down the seconds, and that obviously goes really quickly, and before you know it, you're done. So that really helps. So thank you so much for leaving your comment again. I really appreciate all the tips and advice you've been giving me, because it really is helping. So I did that on Monday, and I did 3.42k, which felt like I should have done more, because obviously I was running faster, so I feel like I should have covered more distance, but obviously I was running really slow in the slow section. So anyway, so that was the first workout of the week. And then my motivation kind of took a downturn, because the next workout is you jog for 8 minutes, walk for 5, jog for 8, I believe. And I don't know why, but I kind of had trouble breaking through that kind of mental barrier of thinking, I can't do that, you know, I've never done that before, I'm not going to be able to do it. I kind of had this mental block that I wasn't going to be able to do it, and especially wouldn't be able to do the 20-minute jog. So my motivation took a real downturn. I'd kind of planned on going for a workout on Wednesday, and it got to Wednesday and I just really didn't feel like it. I really wasn't up to it. So I ended up not doing that, and I was like, oh, it's fine, you know, I'll go on the Thursday instead, because I'm going to be jogging on the Saturday with Ben anyway, because Ben's around and we're going to go for a jog together. So I was like, it's fine, you know, I'll just work out tomorrow and I'll still have that day's rest in between, it'll be fine. Got to Thursday and I ended up having to stay late at work because I had some filing and stuff that I needed to get done. So I ended up not going for a workout then, because by the time I was finished with work I was so hungry. I wasn't then going to go and work out. I didn't want to go to the gym and work out, and it was getting dark, so I couldn't have worked out outside. So I ended up not going on the Thursday either, and then by that point my motivation was just so low. I kind of started to think, you know, maybe I can't do this, maybe I should just quit now, I don't know what to do. Kind of feeling really down on myself about it, because I just started getting sponsorship money in, and getting people to sponsor me for my Race for Life race that I'm doing. So, and I've been telling everybody, I'm going to be jogging the whole distance, so sponsor me lots of money so that I do it, kind of thing. So I was like, oh, I have to do this because all these people are sponsoring me to run in Race for Life, and I kind of felt really bad about it. So what I ended up doing was I went online and I Googled like week 5 Couch to 5k, how to get through it, kind of thing. And I found a couple of blogs, a couple of articles online and stuff that really did help, kind of boosted my motivation. I found a really good forum on Running World or Runner's World, runningworld.com. So I really suggest that website because it's got a lot of tips and advice and articles and things like that, lots of information on there, especially if you're a beginner runner. It would really help you out, I think. So I was on there looking at what everybody was saying about getting through the 20-minute jog, getting through week 5. It's the week that a lot of people do tend to drop out in, and you just kind of have to push through it, get there. It's more of a mental block than anything. And they were saying, just take it really, really slowly, slower than you think you need to. Listen to music, don't watch the clock, anything like that. Just, set it, turn your app on or whatever, and then get your music going and just jog, and don't look at your phone after that or whatever you're using. So I kind of took that into account, and everybody else's stories and how great they felt after they'd done it kind of really boosted my motivation. So I'll leave a link below to Running World and to the week 5 post that I was reading, if anybody else wants to check it out and if anybody else needs some motivation like I did. So Saturday morning, me and Ben went for a jog along the dirt track near where I live, and this is going to sound kind of bad, but I kind of regret going with Ben because he's now running 10Ks and I'm only in training to run a 5K, and I'm jogging so slowly. He kind of made a few comments, and it's just because of the difference in our abilities and where we are at the moment. He was kind of not making fun of me, but kind of just making little comments that made me feel kind of bad for not going faster, but I knew that I had to go that slowly because otherwise I wouldn't get through the workout, and then I'd be completely demotivated and I would drop out of the program. So I was going slow enough, I was jogging slow enough that Ben was actually literally walking alongside next to me. So that might give you some sort of idea of just how slow I am jogging for this. And I just kind of felt a bit bad and just kind of down about it. I kind of got a little bit annoyed at him for making comments like that, because I was like, at least I'm actually doing it. Rather than just sitting at home like I would normally be doing, I'm actually doing this, and I can always increase the speed at a later date, but at least I'm actually getting through the workout and I'm jogging for this amount of time. It doesn't matter how slow you go. I saw something on Pinterest that goes along the lines of, it doesn't matter how slow you go, you're still lapping everybody on the couch. So that's basically, at least you're actually working out rather than just sitting at home. So many people do just sit at home and they don't do anything. So at least you are actually getting up and getting out there and doing something, even if you are going really slowly. So yeah, I just kind of tried to block him out. I kind of said to him at the time, this isn't helping me, and he kind of stopped making little comments after that, but I kind of just regretted going with him. But anyway, so I did the second workout of the week, which was jog 8 minutes, walk 5, jog 8. Like I said, I took it really slowly, and again I used the jogging fast for a few seconds, jogging slow for a few seconds. So for the first 8-minute jogging session, I jogged fast for 10 seconds and jogged slow for 20 seconds. And then for the second one, I jogged fast for 15 seconds and slow for 15 seconds. And the time just flew by. And it seems to be like that. These workouts go really quickly. I always thought like half an hour working out is going to drag and it's going to seem really long, but it's really not. The time does go past really quickly. So also my right ankle has been playing up a bit lately. I don't know why, I don't know what I've done to it. It's kind of like I've maybe twisted it a little bit. It's kind of been twinging and just hurting a little bit. So that was playing up as well. So I kind of needed to go slow as well because of that, because I didn't want to, now that I had my motivation back to work out, I didn't want to not work out because my ankle was playing up, and it wasn't enough to stop me from working out. So what I did is I actually did some yoga before I went to work out, just to kind of stretch and warm up a bit more before doing the 5-minute warm-up walk, and I think that helped as well. So I did that and I did the workout and it felt great. And then today I went and did the third workout of the week, which is the 20-minute straight, and I am so happy with myself. Because even as recently as yesterday, I wasn't sure if I would be able to jog 20 minutes straight. I really doubted myself. And again, it is more of a mental block. I didn't think that I could. It wasn't that I physically couldn't. It was more of a mental block. So again, I went along the dirt track near where I live. My ankle has still been playing up, so I used one of those like tube support grip thingies. So I used one of these on my ankle just to give it a bit of support and stop it from hurting so much, and that helped, I think. It still hurt a little bit, but not too bad. I was able to get through it. It wasn't enough to make me stop, or I wasn't in any serious pain or anything like that. So again, I didn't want that to stop me from doing this workout, because it's the end of the week, so then I'd feel like I'd have to repeat the whole of week 5 before moving on to week 6. So as I was doing my 5-minute warm-up walk to the dirt track, I just kept telling myself that yesterday I jogged for a total of 16 minutes, and today's workout is just 4 minutes more, and I can do it. You know, it's only 4 minutes more, you can do that. So I just kept telling myself that it'd be fine and that I can do this. And then once I got to the dirt track and I started jogging, I got the songs up on my phone, started listening to that, and then I didn't look at my phone anymore after that. So I had the app going, which was telling me when I was halfway and when I would then need to stop, and then I just had my music going, and the time just went by so unbelievably quickly. I can't believe I've just jogged for 20 minutes straight. It is such an amazing feeling. So I was just jogging along, listening to my music, enjoying it, and just thinking about how much I actually really love running now and how great it makes me feel, and that kept me going. It got to the halfway mark, I turned around, started jogging back. On the way back, I kind of had a couple of moments where I was like, oh, I kind of want to start walking now, you know, I'm getting a little bit bored of jogging. But whenever that would happen, I'd always get a new song come on that would be really motivational. So I mean, I had S Club 7, Bring It All Back. And I mean, if you guys know, that's kind of cheesy, but you know, it's like Don't Stop, Never Give Up, that sort of thing. It kind of really motivated me again, boosted my confidence and everything. I was like, I can do this, just keep going. So I kept going, and before I knew it, I had run the 20 minutes. And I can't describe to you how great it feels to have completed week 5. You guys, if you are struggling with week 5, just do it. Just take it really slowly. Slower than you think you need to, slower than you've ever jogged with any of the other previous workouts. Really slowly. Like, people can walk faster than you're jogging. Get some really great motivational songs on your phone and just listen to that. Don't look at the time, don't clock watch. And before you know it, you will be done and you will feel great. It feels so great to be done with week 5, and looking ahead to week 6. Week 6 looks so easy compared to what I've just done. So, and I'm so proud of myself for doing it. It's just, I really can't describe to you how great this feels. Like, this whole time I've been dreading this week, worrying about it, thinking that I wouldn't be able to do it. I'm gonna end up dropping out because I can't get past the 20-minute jog. And I've just now gone and done it, and it's just amazing. So that's week 5 done, and I'll just tell you what week 6 is. So day 1 is you jog 5 minutes, walk 3, jog 8, walk 3, and jog 5, which seems ridiculously easy compared to what I've just done. So when you think about how you've just jogged 20 minutes, next week you're jogging 18 minutes, and that's with walking intervals in between that. So that seems really easy. Day 2 gets a little bit more difficult. You jog for 10 minutes, walk for 3, and then jog for 10. But again, that's only 20 minutes, which you've already done. And then day 3 is you jog for 25 minutes straight. So no walking intervals. And that really doesn't seem that difficult to me. Like, when I think back to being at the end of week 4 and looking ahead to the end of week 5 and seeing that I'd be jogging for 20 minutes, I was seriously freaked out about that. But now I'm at the end of week 5 and I'm looking ahead to the end of week 6 and it's saying jogging for 25 minutes straight. That doesn't seem like anything at all, because I've just done 20 minutes. So this is only 5 minutes more. I can do this. Like, I feel completely confident in my ability that I can do this. So yeah, I'm so happy with myself, and I'm now gonna go and get a shower and get dressed and probably film a beauty video and spend time with Ben, because he's just gone and done another 10k. So yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy today because it's kind of nice outside as well. Enjoy the nice weather because it's supposed to turn down and get rainy again next week. Great. But yeah, I'm just such a good mood, on such a high after that. So you guys, if you're struggling with it, take it slow, play some good music, don't clock watch, check out runaswell.com. I'll leave the link below if you need motivation. If you guys need anyone to talk to, if you just want to ask any questions or anything like that, please feel free to leave a comment or send me a message on YouTube. You can also contact me on Twitter. I'll leave my link to Twitter below as well. Please feel free to ask me any questions or anything like that if you want to. If you need some motivation or help getting through this, please let me know. I'm more than happy to help. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!